What's up, everybody? My name is Dimebot. This is Star Citizen. A lot of you probably know that I am a big fan of Elite Dangerous. I've got a couple hundred hours in the game. Really enjoy Elite Dangerous. So, Star Citizen is the other space sim that's coming out. To give each game their due, they are very different. Star Citizen is much more a dogfighting game, whereas Elite is a one-to-one representation of the galaxy. Just a lot of differences in the ship handling, the ship design, just the overall look of the game. Star Citizen's also going to have some first-person shooter elements to it. So what we're doing right now is we're walking around my ship in the hangar module. So this is where you can come and check out your various ships. This is the only one I have right now because I didn't feel like paying $1,200 for a bunch of stuff. So we'll just kind of ride the lift up. So this is a PC exclusive game. It is by Chris Roberts and RSI, Roberts Space Industries, the creator of Wing Commander. So with both games you have quite a heritage. You've got, with Star Citizen, the creator of Wing Commander, and with Elite you've got basically the granddaddy of Space Sims, David Braben, with the original Elite. So a lot of heritage, a lot to look forward to with both games. I'm going to try my best not to compare Star Citizen to Elite for the purposes of this video because I don't feel that would be fair, as Elite is a full release game even though it still has features that are being worked on, whereas Star Citizen is very much in a pre-alpha game. There's not a ton of content available in Star Citizen, so it's really not fair to judge it just yet based up against Elite. So this is just kind of the ship hangar. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff in here. So options, you get your game settings, you get your graphics options, which are extremely disappointing. There is just one quality slider. It's really, really disappointing that's just that, but it is alpha, so I'll let it go. You get your audio with separate sliders. You've got your control options, where you've got mouse, you've got gamepad, you've got joystick, which is what I'll be using. You've got keyboard or key bindings for everything. You can go into profiles and load up different profiles for each stick. I'm not going to do that because I have somewhat customized my X52 because I could not stand the way it was originally bound in this game. So let's go ahead and jump into Arena Commander. Now, I'm probably not going to go up against real humans because I don't, no, just not happening right now. So we'll go into a drone sim. We'll do a little bit of free flight. Let's see. We can do race, free flight. Let's hop into a little bit of free flight first, and then we'll take a look at race and Vandal Swarm a little bit. So just to kind of get an idea, we'll hop in here. So Star Citizen has a very dogfighting centric flight model. Everything's very snappy, very zippy. When you turn in Star Citizen, you can be going in one direction, turn, and then fire off in the other. It's kind of an angular acceleration model. It took me a little getting used to. I'm not very sure what I feel about the game yet. I know I said I was going to avoid the comparisons, but I've spent so much time in Elite that this flight model feels very weird, very different to me, and I'm having a hard time adjusting. So just that caveat going in as I play, you're going to see a lot of things that are Elite habits that I haven't managed to readjust for Star Citizen yet. So this is a first impression, so feel free to rage in the comments, but feedback and tips and tricks would be appreciated. And let's get loaded in here and have a little look-see. So here we are. So there's a very large shiny thing in front of us. So we won't spend too much time here. I'm just going to kind of show you some basics. So I'm flying like this, and I can yaw myself that way, and you see it takes a second for the acceleration to kick in. One thing that I like about this game, third-person camera, very cool. Very nice, like it. A couple different views. So it's a nice detailed game. I do not like all the scratches that are all over the cockpit. Not only do they obscure my view, they look very low res, and I'm just not a fan, but once again, early alpha. So some very impressive lighting effects. And the game, I like the way it handles, I really do. And it performs very well at this point too. So let's kind of jump out of this real quick, and we'll take you guys Yeah, we want to go back to the hangar. We'll take you guys into an air race, and then we might check out the Vandal Swarm a little bit. But definitely want to check out air race because it's something you see getting played a lot. It's a test of piloting skill, and it's actually pretty fun once you kind of get the idea of what the hell is going on. So one thing I could do without is the loading screens because there shouldn't be this much loading on my rig. So I don't know if that's an engine optimization thing or what it is, but I would like to see that fixed because, quite frankly, it's a little irritating. Alright, so while I set up this air race, one thing we want to talk about is the Spectrum that you saw, the Spectrum mode. That is actually a multiplayer. That is other people. So let's take a Mustang Alpha here, and we'll do 3 laps, and we'll launch. Because why the hell not, right? So, Old Vanderval, New Horizons Spaceway. So we'll have a look at this. Alright, here we are. Can we go? Can we go? Press X when ready. Why am I pressing keyboard buttons when I have a HOD S? That's really annoying. Everybody's ready. Game starting.
3, 2.
Alright, so here we go. This is a race. The object is to fly through yon rings. And for some reason it didn't register that my throttle was already fully you can tell I haven't played this much because I don't have a bloody bloody clue where I'm going. Oh, come on, please stop. So I do enjoy the fact that this game has atmospheric flight. Where's my next ring? Hello. So, as you may or may not be seeing, I have a lot of problems with the flight model in this game. If I had to say one thing about it, it's that it's very hard to adjust to, and I'm actually not at all certain that I like it, to be completely fair. So yeah, this is going very poorly. You can get some really interesting turns and things in. You can basically spin your ship in midair and then reverse direction going back the other way, and all kinds of just nifty stuff, but I haven't tried it much with mouse and keyboard. I'm probably going to and release a video on comparison between the mouse and keyboard and the joystick controls because I feel that that's something that really needs more time than I can give it with this first impression. But I mean, I don't feel in control of my ship at all in this game. But that's kind of a look at the race. Like I said, this is a first impressions intended to give an overview. So that being said, we're going to hop back to the hangar and check out the swarm mode. Alright, so Vandal Swarm. Hold off an overwhelming Vandal onslaught led by several infamous ace pilots. UEE ships are in limited supply, so excessive casualties will result in defeat. Yeah, this is going to go well. Right, so here we go. Game starts now.
Vandal Swarm initiated. Warning, there are multiple hostiles inbound.
Why, thank you, Space Jeeves.
Stallion. Contact. Contact.
Now we just have to find these contacts. There they are. Alright, so wow, it's very hard to hit anything, I will say that. But in this case, I am appreciating the fluidity of the controls. That's target down. And that's me down. Shields off. Oh boy. Definitely need to check and see if this game has voice attack. Or voice attack support. I wouldn't imagine why it wouldn't, because voice attack can be used with damn near anything, but don't know how well it's going to work for this game. Shields are back. While I may have my problems with the, did I just crash through that? While I may have my issues with the racing mode, this is certainly fun. It's very frenetic. It's about what I would want from a dogfighting game. Definitely an interesting move that you could pull right there using the maneuverability of these ships. So in a space dogfight setting, it's definitely very interesting. Do I have some missiles? Missiles would be amazing. It's a little hard to orient off this map. I am beginning to see, I think, why they had yaw the way it was, but I don't like that setup, so I will continue to fly this way. I appear to have lost a gun at some point. There's my target. This is very standard Chris Roberts. I really can feel the Wing Commander influence in this, which is not a bad thing at all. It is a bit hard to lead these jokers, though. But as with most things in a game, I'm sure that is an acquired skill that I will get the hang of. I would love to know why I'm only getting one laser at a time, though, because I'm pretty sure my ship has two. There's clearly an energy setting or something somewhere that I'm missing. See how it is flying from the third-person point of view. Oh, God. Yeah, no radar, no nothing. Not okay. Okay, so you say he's right there, but I really don't see him. What was that? Very interesting ship design on the enemy there, too. Why, oh why am I stuck on one laser? I'm sure there are people raging right now in the video. Please do tell me what's going on with my guns right here. Let's get a little speed on here. That guy's a long way out there. Well, it gives us time to appreciate the fact that this game does look pretty damn good. Oof. Go for some gimbaled weapons. I know there was a thread that I read in the forums about how gimbaled weapons do not just don't function well with joysticks. Oof. Sucker tried to ram me. Come here. Yeah, can I get a machine gun? Machine gun would be great. We're still on wave 1 after almost 10 minutes. That's not a good sign. It's really not. Come on, Wingman, do something. Alright, guys, so while I continue to pound on this guy, I am going to play some more Star Citizen and kind of see if I can get my controls worked out a little better and wrap my head around this game's flight model, because, like I said, it's an early alpha, so I'm not prepared to pass complete and total judgment on it right now. So let me know what you think. If you want to see more, give the video a like, hit subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. My name is Dimebot. Later.